Good evening and welcome to Musanza TV main news. To present, my name is Vanson Jomba. Let's look at the headlines. GPZ says Zambia police must act against organized crime. Police arrest 3 for FNB ATM robbery involving 1.3 million kwacha. In international news, South Africa declares a state of disaster after floods. And in sports news, our Ali earns slim advantage over Raja in Cairo. With the details, join me after a short break.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing, clear with nature's taste Aquagel purified mineral water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better. Drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aquagel for a refreshing sip.
And now the news in detail. Inspector General of Police Salemi Kajawa has called on members of the general public to cooperate with the police as officers are investigating the whereabouts of Pamela Chisumpa, aged 22, who has been missing since 13th April 2022. Details are that on the material date about 14 hours at ShopRite trading area along Cairo Road, the victim was at her Airtel booth when 2 male persons went to her booth and pretended to be customers wanting to transact money. Later on, the duo was seen moving with her across Cairo Road, and that was the last time she was seen. On 15th April 2022, the boyfriend received a call from the victim's phone demanding for a ransom of 15,000 kwacha for her release.
The Zambia Police Service wishes to inform the general public that we are investigating a matter involving a mobile money agent by the name of Pamela Chisumpa, age 22. The matter was initially reported to police on April 16, 2022 as a missing person by her sister. She stated that on the material date, April 13, 2022, at about 14 hours at ShopRite trading area along Cairo Road, the victim was at her Airtel booth when 2 male persons went to her booth and pretended to be customers wanting to transact. Later on, the duo was seen moving with her across Cairo Road, and that was the last time she was seen. Investigations instituted so far are indicating that on April 15, 2022, the boyfriend received a call from the victim's phone demanding for a ransom of 15,000 kwacha for her release. We would like to inform the public that this type of crime is alien to this country. The Zambia Police takes protection of women against any form of crime seriously. As such, we have put all our resources together and working with other collaborating partners to possibly secure a safe release from the alleged abductors. We are calling on the general citizenry to fully cooperate with us as we work around the clock to have her released from these criminals.
Opposition or People's Congress leader Nason Musoni has called on government officials to desist from attacking the clergy for merely expressing an opinion on matters of national governance for speaking on behalf of the poor. Mr. Musoni was making reference of a comment attributed to United Party for National Development Deputy Secretary General Gertrude Imenda, who said that Lusaka Catholic Bishop Reverend Dr. Alik Banda should not use the pulpit to advance a political agenda and attack a sitting government. Mr. Musoni tells Musanza TV that insofar as the church is concerned, the church is non-partisan and stands to benefit nothing from speaking the truth to all the concerned.
First, I think we deeply regret the abuse and the sustained rhetoric attacks that have been directed at the clergy and indeed to the church. We must put it very clear, and we think that it is a taboo, and indeed it is a taboo, to attack a clergy or clergies or the church. It is regrettable and most unfortunate to answer back rudely to the clergy for merely providing counsel to political leaders and the government in general. I think that all of us have an obligation not to take matters so personal. Government belongs to all Zambians. It doesn't matter the name of the government. It can be PF government, it can be UPND government, it can be APC government. It belongs to all of us Zambians. And everyone can raise concerns with government. Don't take matters so personal. Government is for all Zambians, including the clergy. When they are displeased, they have an obligation to comment. And they should not be abused by third-party factionaries for expressing an opinion, as if the government is a personal possession of a political party.
The opposition Golden Party of Zambia has expressed a concern over the growing trend of organized crime in the country, where people are being abducted with police failing to arrest the offenders of the crimes. Party leader Jackson Slavwe was commenting on video widely shared on various social media platforms where a girl referred to as Pamela is said to have been kidnapped and tortured, and the criminals are demanding for a ransom. In the video, the girl is seen being hit with a metal bar by a known person, and she is held pleading for help. In reaction to the issue, Mr. Slavwe has since urged the police command to respond with a heavy hand, as the gangs are a threat to national peace and prosperity.
Clearly, organized crime in our country is getting out of hand. As Golden Party of Zambia, we repeat the call we made on 5th February 2022 for the police command to urgently form a task force of investigators to swiftly crack the organized crime and criminal gangs that have sprung up in our compounds across the country, which are becoming stronger by the day. A few weeks ago, a constable, Daliso of Matero Police Station, was killed by a criminal gang, and James of Kuku Compound was kidnapped by a gang with the intention of killing him until he was rescued by the police. Now it is a young lady by the name of Pamela who has been kidnapped, and the criminals are demanding for a ransom. We urge the Zambia Police Command and the New Dawn administration to respond with a very heavy hand. The gangs are a serious threat to national peace and prosperity. They must be cracked heavily before it is too late. We can no longer be facile about this matter. We need to act now. Most Zambians do not feel safe or adequately protected by the state police. The presence of the police officers in our community, in as far as prevention and fighting crime, is very weak. This has to change now. Issued by Jackson Silavwe, President, Golden Party of Zambia. I thank you.
Police in Kapiri Mposhi district have arrested 3 men in connection with the staged aggravated robbery of over 1.3 million kwacha from the First National Bank automated teller machine. Zanis reports that the arrest includes 2 FNB ATM security personnel identified as Kingsley Daka 30, Future Mwenya 38, and Richard Casey Mwewa 46, a Kapiriposhi businessman who allegedly connived to stage the robbery on 14th April 2022. Central Province Police Commanding Officer Donald Mwandila explained that Bilson Shamatanga, a security guard at FNB ATM, reported the 2 FNB ATM custodians at Chotao filling station that had been attacked by robbery of money to unknown armed men with an unknown firearm while on duty at the said ATM. The suspected armed robbers entered the ATM booth and tied up the duo with a rope and sealed their mouth with duct tape before stealing the money. It was linked that the duo conspired with 3 others to fake an armed robbery of the money, leading to the discovery of a total of 625,500 kwacha from the suspects, including 180,000 kwacha cash from one of the suspects, Kingsley Daka, which he had buried in his backyard. You are still watching Musanza TV main news. We'll now go for our first set of commercials. When I come back, we continue with the news. Stay tuned.
Located in the heart of Mazabuka at Nagambala Market, we supply all kinds of paints, particle boards, cement, mortise lock, band bricks, hose pipes, toilet pans, door frames, window frames, welding rods, iron sheets, and many more building materials. We guarantee quality. For more details, contact us on 0978 088645 or 0965088645. Animwa General Dealers. Yes, indeed, God is able.
Refresh your body, mind and soul this sizzling summer. Introducing the refreshing Clear with Nature's Test Aqua Gel Purified Mineral Water, ultimately designed to quench your thirst with a revitalizing and refreshing taste. Stock available: 750 ml, 500 ml, 350 ml, 500 ml sachets, and 18.9 liters containers. Drink and enjoy your purified and corporately packaged water which passes all tests. Live better. Drink better. Call 0776 452710 or 0760 732565 now to make your order. Aqua J for a refreshing sip.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We continue with the news. National Action for Quality Education in Zambia, NACASE, demands that teachers begin to draw part of what they contribute to the National Pension Scheme Authority, NAPSA. Executive Director Aaron Chansa tells Musanza TV News that in its current shape, the entire NAPSA is fashioned to increase poverty among teachers. Mr. Chansa pleads with the government to immediately amend Section 19 of the NAPSA Act in order for the teachers to begin getting part of their savings from this social security entity after serving for 10 years. He says, as the Republican president prominently promised the introduction that will enable educators to build decent houses without entangling themselves in expensive debts. Mr. Chansa says now that the president has displayed political will over the important matter, teachers and Zambians will blame the Minister of Labor and Social Security if this law will not be amended. A farmer of Fenoga's area in Monze district has called on farmers to be careful not to lose their little they have in the fields. Boniface Hangala notes that in some fields, maize has been eaten by termites, a situation he says needs to be controlled so that farmers do not lose out completely. Mr. Hangala tells Musanza TV that it will greatly help if farmers do not wait for harvesting time but start picking the little they are having if they notice there are termites in their fields. He further advised that those with maize that is still very fresh and is falling to the ground because of termites should cook and dry it for them to cook as samp later. Mr. Hangala says once farmers harvest, they will know at which point they will need help with the food and to help them plan for better. Mulimia Ward Councillor has called on government to quickly intervene and address the evasion of harmed crickets as their fields crops have been destroyed. Mulimia Ward Councillor Sidin Semwemba revealed to Musanza TV News that the harmed crickets have destroyed farmers' crops, hence the call on the Department of Agriculture to a quick response that will save the farmers' crops. Mr. Mwemba disclosed that people in the area risk experiencing hunger as a result of armed crickets and also the poor rainfall pattern in Siavonga district of Southern Province. And Siavonga District Agriculture Coordinator Dako Anderson Mutinta, when contacted for a comment, his phone went unanswered by press time.
Is my name, Mulimia Ward Councillor. What I want to appeal to the government is if the solution can be found over the armored crickets. Those insects, you see, they have terrorized our fields. Most of the crops have been finished by the same insects. So my appeal is if the solution can be found to spray those insects. Otherwise, it will be a total hunger again. And the other issue is the dry spell that we experienced for the past few months. Most maize fields got dry. They dried up, so there will be hunger, especially in Mulimia. So my appeal is the government should find solution urgently. And I think that's what I have.
Now, residents of Kaonge and Namlonga compounds in Mazabuka districts have still complained over the dilapidated state of township roads, especially during the rain season. Those are spoken to by Musanza TV complained that the road needs to be worked on as a matter of urgency. The rain season is almost over, and the majority of township roads in Mazabuka are still begging for attention. The road is more glaring. Most of the township roads are almost cut due to poor drainage system in most of the compounds in Mazabuka town. Kaonga and Namlonga compound roads are unexceptional as they have suffered a touch for some time now, even after the New Dawn government released the CDF fund to cater to the projects that need attention. This water has been stagnant for some time in one of the busiest Kaonga St. Paul's Road that connects most of the people to the business. This has brought concerns among the residents, calling upon the local authority to move in and unblock the drainages and work on the roads that are in a deplorable state. Emmanuel Musanza, a Kaonga resident, tells this reporter how the road has been damaged due to uncontrolled rainwater.
Almost for 15 years, nothing is happening here. No drainage, whatever. Matikango nkalila che malodi. So tofutika tudandaula uti watu yangane poshua huko no kumayadi batipeze kama bampu whatever. Malodi yafuta kuno. So maezi na maezi ngodandaula po but things are just the same. So ka ngatuoneko bazatukanisa po bwanji kaya kavutika pempako chape kuti ya marodi but cause yakuti drainage especially drainage ona katara cheka ngena kai kuno is residential area katara cheka ngena chemushe at least because he so sure tavutika mandini mutandizeko tadandaula.
It is this high time that the people of this compound Kaonga can see development from the Mazabuka Municipal Council by the way of unblocking drainages that have of late caused floods within the compound, leaving others homeless. This is Vanson Chomba reporting from Musanza TV in Mazabuka. You're still watching Musanza TV menus. We'll now go for our last set of commercials. When I come back, it's international and sports news. Stay tuned.
Bakazikupita ulingezi pa mawuba uyembekeza 20 kwacha instead usirize school uyende college kasebenzele weka
Kongomoska basa 60 kwacha 60
iyo kazi fakira zero vele nikanda ni chana
kapo chiwe kapo basi unataka mumenyesha ndabo gochi patira zona ni mavuto kwa chero ya siri
Nkani mimi mfano niko mwazani.
Nkani ya bwana.
Come on, okay Joshua. Okay, just close your eyes and I'll let you know how I feel. Come on. You're not seeing anything, right? Close your eyes. Okay. Napesa mama unipatie bana.
Mama.
Mpeleka kamanga chupi wakawa dada iwe kamba niomena na kupasa mimba aina mimba yako omena ni mzira.
What did I tell you? Sinakula tulichose chimimba chako.
Mtoto mimba ukuna tinipe.
Mayo ona vyo
kwanza nyenga solo zote nikakale na mimba.
Wasoma ino ndawa za kusuma.
Ufuna zani sumu.
Nakuza upeleke uende kuli wa mumuna wako na kupala chimimba chanono.
Uduyo. Unipeleke kwa meno.
Ngaichele changa icho nga unachichosa.
No, chiteva sebeza okay. Ni amene yokushina moyubala. Chani yokushina moyubala. Chokani toka.
Choka tingachoke. Tingachoke.
Anko bako banalima. Shotime mnene ndio kunachinjira so. Mwana. Unaona munga banayibala fane nkansi ndiye pia baenda na pasogo.
Hawe tanga ziko mama.
Tunzatatela kuwavomekeza. Uzo watu mnatukanisa jade. Ine mundu mukuru wonse mundu anganitengere Mungu wala kuti anipishe. Chifua cha mpamvu kuti ni pa nyumba yake.
Gap Shop Mazabuka. We have the following in stock: menswear, ladieswear, children's wear, men and ladies shoes, beddings, curtains, belts, traveling bags, laptop bags, handbags, and school bags. Our pricing reduces from the first week to the second week of the month. First week pricing on men's shoes: Monday 230 kwacha, Tuesday 200 kwacha, Wednesday 180 kwacha, Thursday 140 kwacha, Friday 120 kwacha, Saturday 100 kwacha, and Sunday 80 kwacha. On the second week on men's shoes: Monday 70 kwacha, Tuesday 50 kwacha, Wednesday 40 kwacha, Thursday 30 kwacha, Friday 20 kwacha, Saturday 10 kwacha, Sunday 5 kwacha. First week ladies shoes and clothes pricing: Monday 100 kwacha, Tuesday 90 kwacha, Wednesday 80 kwacha, Thursday 70 kwacha, Friday 60 kwacha, Saturday 50 kwacha, and Sunday 40 kwacha. Ladies shoes and clothes pricing on the second week: Monday 35 kwacha, Tuesday 25 kwacha, Wednesday 20 kwacha, Thursday 15 kwacha, Friday 10 kwacha, Saturday 5 kwacha, Sunday 3 kwacha. We are located in Mazabuka Town Center, next to PEP, opposite Zanaco. For more information, contact 0971 865350 or 0973 594435. DAP for high quality and low prices.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We continue with the news. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has declared a state of national disaster in South Africa. This comes a week after terrible floods left at least 443 people dead in the Durban area on the east coast. Some 10,000 troops have been deployed to the affected areas to assist the overwhelmed relief efforts. The week-long downpour has led to deadly floods and landslides in KwaZulu-Natal, where most of the casualties have so far been recorded.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa on Monday declared a national state of disaster following the devastating floods in Durban that have claimed at least 443 lives. Members of a search and rescue team and a member from the K9 unit continues to search for those believed to have been caught in the flood. Close to 50 people remain missing.
It is clear that there are other areas of the country that need emergency intervention as well. Cabinet met in a special session last night and decided to declare a national state of disaster.
Some 10,000 troops have been deployed to the affected areas to assist the overwhelmed relief effort. Food vouchers, school uniforms and blankets continue to be distributed. The week-long downpour has led to deadly floods in KwaZulu-Natal, where most of the casualties have been recorded. According to the National Meteorological Institute, the rainfall has eased since the weekend and no further flooding is expected in the coming days. However, authorities have warned that at least 270,000 pupils will be out of school.
And now in sports news, defending champions Al Ahly picked up a spirited performance, beating Morocco's Raja Club Athletic 2-1 in an end-of-the-end CAF Champions League quarter-final first leg match at the Al Salam Stadium in Cairo on Saturday night. First half goals are from El Solia and Hassan El Shatar gave Ali an early advantage, with Mohammad Zrida having the deficit from the visitors, but not enough to go the full length. Ali would have won by a bigger margin rather, but had El Solia miss a second half penalty. The Red Devils had a perfect start, going ahead after 12 minutes, courtesy of VAR awarded penalty. Referee Jan Squez Ndala visited the pitch, monitored Muhammad Al Makaz was adjudged to have handled Aman Asharifa's cross. Well, this story brings us to the end of the evening news, but before I go, a recap on the headlines. Police arrest 3 for FNB ATM robbery involving 1.3 million kwacha. GPZ says Zambia police must act against organized crime. In international news, South Africa declares state of disaster after floods. And in sports news, Al Ahly ends slim advantage over Raja in Cairo. Well, this is all we had for you tonight. On behalf of my transmission controller, Warren Ndao, my name is Vanson Jomba. Join us tomorrow at 6:30 hours for another news bulletin. For now, I'm saying good night.